Hey everybody, welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be unraveling the mysteries behind the huge purple ball by Cape Oath. Cape Oath is going to be on the bottom right of your map, so you'll want to teleport nearby here, so let's get to it. Alright, in order to unravel the mystery behind the purple ball, we're going to have to find the fairies. So there's 3 fairies around this purple ball, and we're going to have to find them and lead them towards the stone lanterns. There's some electrified crystals nearby as well, so you're going to need to use your character's abilities in order to obtain them. Okay, so we just arrived at the second location of the fairy, and we're going to switch to Venti so I can use his secondary active on the E ability. So I'm going to hold down the E key so I can glide up towards the fairy. The last fairy location is located behind the chest, so if you see the chest with the wind barrier vortex that's swirling around it, just keep heading towards the cliff and you should be able to find the last fairy. This fairy is going to stop right next to the wind barrier, so you're going to have to use Venti's E ability in order to glide up again. After you guided 3 fairies towards the stone lanterns, a jet stream of air will appear in the center of it. Now you'll be able to glide towards the purple circle in the sky. But before that, you'll probably want to grab that chest with the wind barrier that's blocking it. So you're going to use this jet stream of air in order to glide up, and then you can go get that chest in the middle. Alright, so we're gonna pop open this chest, and it looks like we got a 3-star greatsword. So this weapon's not too bad. I'm currently using a 4-star greatsword that I purchased in the closed beta shop, but if the closed beta shop wasn't available, I would probably use this 3-star greatsword. Alright, now that we've gotten our treasure chest, let's head back towards the jet stream of air and investigate that purple thing in the sky. Alright, so that purple thing in the sky was actually a portal, and it led you to a new island that you probably haven't visited yet. And if you open up your map, it's going to be all the way east on the right side of your map. And on the map, it looks like you're actually not on the island and you're somewhere else, but you're actually on that island. I think it's a visual bug, so they'll probably have to fix that. Okay, so we're going to activate the stone in front of us. We're going to use Venti. In your party, you can also probably use the main character or John in order to activate that. And a group of slimes will be summoned, so you're going to have to defeat those, but it shouldn't be too difficult at all.
留意脚下。 你也想逃开哦？失礼了，一起来玩吧。
And my slime disappeared. I'm not too sure exactly the reason why it disappeared, but it sometimes happens throughout the game for closed beta so far. But a teleport waypoint will appear here, which is pretty nice, and also a new dungeon is opened as well. And just to do a little bit of exploring, there's nothing behind this gate. There's no treasure, there's no fairies or anything, so it's pretty much just the dungeon gate here. And we just unlocked the level 28 dungeon called Underground Forest. So there's tons of treasure here, there's primo gems, also some accessories as well. So we're going to do this instance and I'll show you what it's all about. Alright, level 28 instance, not too hard so far. We fought some slimes, they pretty much all just blew up instantly, pretty easy. Okay, so we're going to have to activate these stones, so in your party you have to have electricity and also fire as well. So I just took a peek around and noticed there wasn't really anything, but I noticed that on the bottom left there's a chest, so we're going to activate Venti's ability and glide down. You might be able to just jump and glide as well. I didn't try that, but I had Venti in the party, so I just wanted to be safe and then make sure that I was able to glide. So there's a chest up on that ledge, but we can't climb up, so we're going to have to use Venti's ability in order to get up there.
在这儿哟。留意脚下。
快点投降吧！
Ooh, so these monsters actually hit quite hard, so be careful while you're fighting these two mobs.
飘落吧！起舞吧！呀，可别上瘾哦！ 这是惩罚哦，失礼了。
在这儿哟。
不要那么粗暴。嘿，嘿，别逃哟！
在此宣判！
别想逃开哦！
快点投降吧！起舞吧！呀嘿，吼，枪！失礼了。
Oh wow, so I actually just popped over in my menu in order to use a healing item because I thought this instance wasn't done, so I was like, oh, maybe there might be harder monsters, but I actually completed it. I didn't notice that there was that exit screen on the bottom, but I wanted to show you that this instance may be incomplete. So there's actually two paths that you can take in order to get to this instance. There's only additional mobs and also additional treasure chests that you may be able to attain, but it's not a necessity. So if you wanted to rush this instance, just kill those two mobs that I just killed and it's complete. But if not, keep watching and I'll show you the other path that you can take in order to get additional treasure chests. If you're not interested in seeing the other way in order to get more treasure chests, then you can probably just end the video here. But thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys next time. But for those who want to see the extra path, I'm going to start round 2 pretty soon. Okay, so this first part is exactly the same. We're going to be fighting some elemental slimes. It should be a fairly easy fight.
审判！
Please.
Alright, so this part is going to be a little bit different. So instead of going to the bottom left and grabbing those 2 chests, we're going to be going all the way to the right and to the back of the map. And as you can see, they created some additional platforms in the back, and there's also additional treasure chests as well. However, if you decide to glide and go to the right first, you probably won't be able to grab all the chests. You'll probably be missing only 1 chest, which is the one on the bottom left that you can't reach. So I guess if you really wanted all the chests on this map, what you would do is you would kill the slimes and then glide to the bottom left and grab that chest, and then use Venti's ability in order to grab the chest on the ledge. Don't kill the bosses, and then grab all the chests on the other side of the map, and then backtrack and then kill the bosses. So it's not a must in order to grab all these chests, but it's kind of inefficient that you have to backtrack and not kill the bosses in order to grab these extra treasure chests. But you know what, you don't actually have to do this, but it kind of bothers me a little bit because I like to clear dungeons with 100% and grab everything that I can. So, you know, maybe they might fix this in the future. Okay, so we're just gonna kill a couple more mobs and then grab the chests that are on the right, and then we're gonna kill the 2 main mobs in order to end the instance. But one thing that's different about this is that my mobs got glitched. And unfortunately this had to happen, but sometimes the monsters get stuck or disappear, so I'll show you what you can do in order to try to clear this if this ever happens to you in the closed beta, but it's not a guarantee that this always works. So this fight right here is pretty much the same until one of the mobs glitched. Actually 2 mobs glitched. So one of the mobs just decided to disappear and was like, nope, I'm gone, I'm not fighting you anymore, you hit me and hurt me too much, hasta la vista. While the other one decided to get stuck into the river. So if it gets stuck in the river, sometimes you'll be able to hit them, and in this case I'm able to use my AoE attacks and hit him. Other times you may have to use an ability like John's ability where she can lift up a target, or Venti's ability where he can lift up a target and it'll unstuck them. Or other times you may not be able to attack at all, and if that's the case you're going to have to restart the dungeon, which sucks. So hopefully this will be fixed in a future version of the game, and this is only closed beta, so there's bound to be some bugs. Overall this game is really well polished. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. But overall this game's really well polished. But I'm going to eventually defeat this mob and then collect all the rewards, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
飘落吧，
一起来玩吧！
快点投降吧，该垫一垫了。
起风了。